픽스스타일의 16강 C조 마지막 8강 티켓을 둔 싸움인데 윤찬 선수 박수 선수는 채팅으로 서로 도발하고 있습니다. 떨어졌다고 고맙답니다. 윤찬 선수가 박수 선수한테.
그렇습니다. 뭐 테란데 구성훈 선수를 안 만나게 해줘서 고맙다고 이런 얘기일 수도 있겠고요. 네, 여러 가지로 이제 두 선수 모두 다 최종전이기 때문에 마음을 비우고 플레이하는 것이 중요할 것 같다. 이렇게 생각이 드네요.
맞습니다. 저희도 이번 마지막 경기 어떤 경기?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final match of the day. Tyson versus Mong, the rematch on Circuit Breakers. Winner of this will advance alongside Haya from the group, and loser goes home. No more SSL9. Now, Tyson has had a pretty interesting tournament so far. To be... you know what? I mean, I don't know who deserves it more, because Mong actually knocked out Killer. But then Tyson has performed, you know, pretty well, despite all my disparaging comments about him. He's played pretty well in the tournament so far. So yeah, I don't know. I think both these guys could definitely go through here. I'd be okay with either. Still gonna kind of root for Mong. But and also another reason why it'd be good if Mong advanced is that it would be better racial balance for the next round, because so far Haya is still the only Terran player in. So if we get Tyson again, it'll be one Terran player out of 6, and then I believe in Group D there's only one Terran anyway. Yeah, so in Group D, Piano would then have to advance to have like any Terrans left. Although I'm pretty sure Piano has a very good shot of advancing. Oh yeah, absolutely. Larva, Jangbi, Mini. Oh yeah, Piano's definitely gonna win that group. So I guess we'll have Piano, but it'd be cool if Mong could join them. See, what we really need is Mong to just kill all the advance and kill all the Zergs for us, and then we can have a Protoss win. That's the master plan. My true colors have been revealed. You guys all thought I was like starting to turn Terran favorite or something. Ha! I'm a Protoss through and through. Just need the Terrans to take care of these pesty Zergs. You know, maybe just set him up against Hero in the round of 8, take out Hero, and then boom, Protoss victory. So looks like everything going on as normal. No silly proxy this game. And someone is pointing out that I kind of dismissed Jangbi out of hand just now. If you saw Jangbi's games in the round of 32, you would not really be impressed by his play. I think he's just been a little bit out of practice. Of course, you know, Jangbi is normally a very strong player. He's the last OSL champion. But he's not that good anymore. Or I say not that good, but I mean relative, like to Bisu right now. Bisu right now is still amazing. He's owning everybody. Jangbi, not so much. It's 2-gate opening here, I think. 2-gate Goon? 2-gate Dragoon? So I don't know why we're looking at this Nexus. I know what's so interesting about the Nexus. Okay, there we go. It's not a 10-15 gate though, I don't think. It is just going to be in some normal power Goon opening. And it looks like the SCV went vertically and is now going cross map and is going to find Tyson, although he might actually get blocked by the first Dragoon. It did take him a very long time to get over there. This is not going to be close. Actually, no, it looks like he might get in. Yeah. Just managing to get in. Okay, sweet. So he's going to see his 2-gate Goon. It's going to be alright. He'll play a little bit more defensively. If he was going for something like an FD opening, he would probably just stay at home with the tank and let the Vultures run around and lay defensive mines and that sort of thing. Not really move out too much, because the 2-gate Goon will shut that down very easily. But I actually am not sure what exactly he's doing. I believe... no, I'm not. No, I can't tell from the map. Oh, it looks like he actually went for Vulture first, possibly? Before Siege Tank? So, oh my god. Look at this. The tank is actually going to be quite late. but this Vulture could actually sneak around, and the goons are away from home. It looks like he might be waiting for the second round of goons to leave before he goes into the main. But then if he catches Tyson just as the goons have left, and there's nothing left in the base, and there's no goon about to pop out from the gateway, that could be really good. But it looks like one Dragoon is actually intercepted. You know what I think just happened? I feel like Tyson poked his first Dragoon up, did not see a siege tank, and was slightly suspicious about the timing. Because I think a siege tank probably would have been out by then. Maybe not quite. I mean, it's very, very close. And it looked like he deliberately had one goon kind of hanging back a little bit, not directly sent over. And he does intercept and kill the Vulture, so nicely caught by Tyson, whether that was intentional or accidental. Either way, he's taking care of that. And, although, wait a minute, I see another red dot on the minimap. Did another Vulture sneak out? No, that's an SCB, okay. But, oh my god, why is there... Oh, wait, no. Well, it's just two base arbiter. Okay. Okay, calm down. Calm down. This could actually be very bad, though. This could actually be the end of the game. Nope, there's a second tank. It could still be very bad. He needs the SCVs. Siege mode is done. He's going to try and go in. Oh, man, that barracks is actually quite key in blocking here. If that barracks wasn't there, he could have targeted down the SCVs and things a little bit better and maybe made an opening to actually run in and kill the tanks. So that was quite risky. In the meantime, is this SCV going to see the Citadel? It's not going to see a Robo, so it's almost certainly going to check here. Yeah, so he's going to see the Citadel. He's going to know it's two-base Arbiter. It's exactly the same opening that Tyson did against... Well, okay, not exactly the same. Tyson went two-base Arbiter against him in their first game on this map, I believe? But obviously that was after a proxy gate. Or wait, was it? Oh my god, I'm just... Wait, was that a proxy gate? Oh my god, I can't even remember how that game started anymore. The ending of that game was so awesome that now I don't even know how it began. Whatever, something happened in that game, something is happening in this game, and that something in this game is two-base Arbiter. So there you go. Notice also that it means there's no Robo, or rather this Robo is... Oh, has he abandoned his plan? I think he's actually just completely abandoned this and is doing something else now. I mean, it could have... I mean, I don't think it was going to be any kind of crazy DT shenanigan. I'm pretty sure it was just two-base Arbiter, but then because he got scouted, he's changing this mind. The reason I'm confused is because two-base Arbiter isn't like a cheesy strategy where if you get scouted, you probably shouldn't do it anymore. It's still completely valid. You can still play it with it being scouted. So I'm slightly confused why he just didn't keep going and just made the Robo instead. Maybe he just felt like there was no point rushing Arbiters anymore since it was spotted, so might as well get some obs out just to help deal with the mines, because having seen that two-base Arbiter, Mong would of course know that usually in that build the observers are very, very delayed, and so could try some shenanigans with his vultures and mines. And man, Tyson is... Oh my god, Tyson is gonna take a big shot! Oh, that was a perfect mine there for Mong. Killing one goon, it's highly damaging, looks like 3 goons as well. Meanwhile, we do have a third command center from Mong. So it looks like even though he scouted that fairly quick Citadel, he's not overly scared of that. And we got a random marine checking out, making sure there's no hidden expansions anywhere on the map. That's all well and good. Oh, is this probe gonna make a nexus? Oh, the vultures, they need to kill it. Oh, they're like right there. They're right there. They can kill it. Oh, he does get it. Okay. So, oh, looks like we're getting a bit of lag. Maybe? Are we? I don't know. It looked like it jumped around a bit there. Anyway, we finally have an observer out. And it looks like it's going to head straight over into the Terran's main. It's going to cross right across that third command center, so he's going to know exactly what's going on. And there's still no third base yet from Tyson, which is slightly concerning. It doesn't look like he's massing up for a big attack either. Should really be getting out of the base ASAP, though, if he's not planning to just kill this outright. Okay, looks like he is sitting on the probe down here, but these vultures are going to try and snipe it off. Are they going to get it? He's going to get it. Yes, he is. Nice snipe there from Mong. Very, very frustrating, I'm sure, for Tyson. And this, he's just kind of... He's falling behind in the game by not really doing anything, if that makes sense. So Mong, you know, he did a nice little snipe there of the probe, but hasn't really done any kind of serious damage to his opponent, and Tyson hasn't done anything necessarily wrong, but he just feels a little bit behind to me. He is actually going for the Arbiters anyway, just slightly delayed. But I mean, like, this third base is up and running, and Tyson's just now getting his, just started making his mineral only. I mean, I feel like Tyson should probably just double expand now and get a 3 o'clock as well at the same time, or something like that, because this doesn't seem to be a winning position for Tyson. I'm just not quite sure what his game plan here is. Because we'll have to see. Tyson has won a lot of PvT so far, and I'm not exactly a master of PvT, so maybe he knows better than I do. It's like some vultures sneaking around the side. Oh, can they get into the main? Not quite. Really like this little block here. Good reaction time, pulling the goon back. Just to make sure things are fine. And it looks like the 3 o'clock base is going to get cleared out to take that expansion. By the way, Mom doesn't seem to be being too aggressive this game. Or maybe I'm just a little bit jaded after watching Haya go completely nuts against Tyson. But, you know, Mong was doing some really nice multi-pronged attacks and harassments in the first series they played, and also last game where he played against Zero. He did some fantastic multi-drops all over the map. I mean, he is doing a little bit of Vulture harass right here. Maybe I guess he needs to wait for the Protoss to be a bit more spread out. Right now the Protoss bases are fairly compact, so it's hard to actually harass them. But that seemed to be his great strength here, is that Mong could out-multitask Tyson. So really probably wants to take advantage of that. So, for the moment, 3 o'clock base is going up. I think there are like 2 hidden base scouters in the top left. Like, I see a red dot and a yellow dot. Maybe there's like a probe and a CV awkwardly looking at each other. And it looks like some vultures. Oh, are there probes coming? No, those are units. Okay. Trying to intercept the probe transfer here. Not quite gonna get it. And looks like one guy's just gonna stay behind, sacrifice himself for the greater good and kill that probe while his buddies make their escape. It's like +1 attack is done for the Terran mech. But yeah, that was a pretty calm game. I mean, we have an OBS outside the Terran's bridges. We have an OBS kind of at the bottom of his main, so just making sure no big move out is happening. It looks like Mong's content to just chill for a little bit longer, go and get the 6 o'clock base. I mean, this is kind of the style that he played in their first game on this map in the last series. You know, just moving out, taking this 4 bases, not going too crazy. But in this case, he's managing to move up here quite quickly, and this mineral only base of Tyson could be in danger. You can see it's very. I mean, their bases are right next to each other, basically in siege range from this low ground area. And in this game, Tyson doesn't seem to be in quite as good position as he was in the first game on this map. So, doesn't. I'm just trying to remember exactly what he did here. Oh god, this is what I get for not getting enough sleep. I just cannot for the life of me remember exactly how that game unfolded from the beginning. But we are having a pretty severe push in here from the low ground. It's just really obnoxious and annoying. I mean, how is Protoss supposed to attack this? The Terran's going to just line it up. He's going to build a lot of buildings. Thankfully, the Nexus isn't quite in siege range from the low ground, or that would just be unfair. So, he's not going to lose the Nexus quite yet, or it's not going to be in danger, but you can see the Vultures taking advantage of the situation here, finding a little gap, a little opening to squeeze in, and Tyson seems to not be paying attention. It doesn't look like he's pulling the probes. Meanwhile, another Vulture attack going into the 3 o'clock. That one's going to get denied, but the one of the mineral only seems to still be there. I still see the Vultures there on the mini-map. Look at that. They're still denying mining here, which is pretty horrible for Tyson. So Tyson's now basically on 3 bases against the Terran's 4, although the 6 o'clock doesn't look like it's mining it. And looks like he's going to just try and break this position. That seems very difficult, although there are not any Vultures here, though. That could be a saving grace. Finally, a couple of Vultures moving in a handful, and it looks like a few more reinforcing, but you can see just because of the position, just, oh my god, the Goon's getting obliterated on the ramp of stasis on the back, lag in the game. Good old Brood War slideshow action right here, and it looks like at the end of the slideshow, the Terran is massively victorious here. Oh my god, Tyson continuing to suicide down this ramp. I don't know why he's doing that. He's cleaned up the couple of vultures that were behind the mineral only, but he just cannot really clear out this position, I don't think. Not by attacking it head on. In fact, when we saw another game on this map, I can't believe who the Protoss player was, but the Protoss in that game, facing a similar situation, just went for a complete counterattack into the Terran's natural and ended up winning the game that way. And I think that's a much better idea than attacking head on like this, because even if you technically sort of have the high ground-ish here, it's just such a bad place to attack into.
자, 픽스 스타리그가 5위입니다.
야, 네이버 5위예요.
네, 네이버 5위입니다. 그러면은 뭐 부수적으로
So yeah, not pretty. I'm not sure I wonder what the supplies are actually. I'd imagine that that Mon is even ahead right now. Just Tyson just doesn't seem to have very much stuff. He doesn't seem to have a plan for expanding anywhere else. He's not sending any units over to clear out the top right. There was a vulture there patrolling those bases, and we already have another expansion now for Mon at the top left base. It's a little bit undefended, but if Tyson goes and moves his army all the way over there to kill that, then Mon can easily push up and counter and kill his mineral only. Although I guess just sending a couple of zealots over there would do the trick as well, instead of sending your whole army. But we finally have Tyson moving out into the middle of the map, perhaps thinking about doing a counterattack rather than trying to defend and fight the army head on, which again I think is a much better idea, even though it will lend itself to a little bit of a more unstable game, a little bit of a crazier game where you can get weird base trade situations and weird engagements, and some players aren't really comfortable with that sort of thing because you don't really experience it that much. They'd much prefer to just fight the Terran head on and try and win that way. But again, it's not really a possibility on this map. So here is a slight counterattack. Looks like going onto that high ground ramp, going to do an attack into the third. And it looks like we actually have a hidden expansion now for Tyson at the 12 o'clock. I'm a little bit surprised that this is possible. I thought that Mon had covered these bases and was scouting these bases, but it looks like he's not being quite as careful this game as he perhaps was in their first series. So he's actually not aware of that. Although, of course, it doesn't seem like Tyson is aware of the top left main either. So both of them kind of getting their own hidden expansions up. And it looks like the Protoss army is gathering up here. Which way are they going to go? Really should be attacking across this little ramp area. And just basically attacking downhill into the Terran position. Although it's sort of covered by these tanks in the 6 o'clock as well. It's just a really obnoxious place to be. And see, this is why I say TVP in horizontal positions on this map is pretty brutal for Protoss if it goes to the long game. Anyway, looks like, oh, here we go. Mong actually sees this coming. He's got some tanks coming up, a lot of vultures blocking, and this could be a deciding engagement in the game here. Tyson looks like he's committing. He's not pulling back. I don't know if that's a good idea here. Mong has a good position, even though he's on the low ground. It doesn't matter. The Zealots have been almost entirely obliterated. Only some Dragoons remaining, and actually there's a whole control group of units that's not come in. Oh my god, Tyson forgot a control group of Zealots or something. I don't know what happened there. A miscontrol, a misfire. 12 Zealots were just sitting at the back. Those could have been crucial in the attack. I'm still not sure he would have necessarily broken through, but he could have at least killed a lot more of the siege tanks, traded them down. But as it is, the tanks are now moving up. Oh! Beautiful stasis on the ramp, grabs a whole bunch of units and blocks reinforcements from coming up here. So the tanks on the top are probably going to die. But the problem is the Zealots can now not access the tanks on the bottom, so he's going to have to pull back. But that's going to buy him quite a bit of time at least. If he has another stasis, he can even just stasis that group again as soon as they come out to just buy himself even more time. Meanwhile, the 12 o'clock base looks like it's already running. I don't know when he sent probes over there, or how he's got probes over there, but that is running. This top left base is not quite mining yet. Meanwhile, the top right also has a nexus, so Tyson is perhaps slowly clawing his way back into this game here. If he can actually send a few units over to the top left base and shut that down, that'd be really beneficial. Maybe just build a gateway at the 12 o'clock, just one gateway, and just make DTs to go to the top left. That could be really effective, but it looks like some Zealots are coming in here, and they're actually going to close with the siege tanks and get a lot of splash damage on the siege tanks there. Very, very nice. But oh no, unfortunately, for Tyson. This 12 o'clock base has been spotted. Vultures coming in. There are 4 cannons there, but it's not enough to deal with all of those vultures. They are just going to take that down, and that means all of these probes are going to die as well. This is a horrible blow to Tyson. Very nice awareness by Mong. Very nice to check for him to check this base. And oh no 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 no! Ah, Shima! The mines! The mines! Oh god, the mines! Oh, the mines! The mines are good. And that's why you need an observer. That is why observers are good. Observers are your friend. So we've got a tiny little Protoss army running around the middle of the map. Really, the only thing he can do is maybe attack the top left base that's completely undefended, but it still seems that he has no idea that's there. And looks like, oh, grabs a decent stasis there, grabs like 3 tanks, and looks like, hey, he's coming in here. He gets 2 Arbiters EMP because they were stacked together, but it looks like he's actually going to clean up this army because Mong got a little bit ahead of himself, had everything unsieged, everything out of position, and this is a critical victory for Tyson here, a much needed victory to keep himself in the game. Without this, he could have... Oh, wait, no, he might still die. Oh, that's a good storm. He killed his own obs. That's another good storm. He's got to kill the tanks. It's not out of the woods yet. It's very, very close. It is so close here. Wait, does Tyson not have any upgrades? Because the Terran is at 2-1, and Tyson might not actually have upgrades, which is quite problematic. Oh man, he's losing the last of his dudes. Tyson is on the ropes. He's got the 3 Arbiter army. He's got 3 Arbiters. This is good. He's got 3 Arbiters. Yes, it's okay. He killed Haya with 3 Arbiters before. No, he killed Haya with 2 Arbiters before. Actually, wait, no, I can't remember if he won that game. But he did a lot of damage with 2 Arbiters. That was good. Meanwhile, it looks like Mong's actually getting the mineral only at the top left. I don't know why he got that instead of the natural. Mong seems to love that mineral only. But yeah, the 4 Arbiter army is not going to do too much. Oh, he missed the stasis on that tank. So that tank can actually keep shooting the Nexus. He should probably target down the tank with the Arbiter fire. He will be able to kill it, and then the rest of the stasis units will actually block everything. I don't know why he's not targeting that down. Okay, looks like he's finally going to kill it. Oh man, 3-2 upgrades actually now done. Oh, it looks like it might be 2-0 or 3-0 for the Protoss as well. But that's about it. Meanwhile, oh no, the top right is denied. The 12 o'clock is partially denied. What is a Protoss to do? Man, this is so sad for Tyson as well. He beat Mong in the first series, but if he loses this game, he will be knocked out of the tournament with an overall 2-2 score against Mong. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. That is how the group stages work. So he's losing some more probes here at the 12 o'clock. Mong not quite paying attention. If you just look at the minimap though, look at how much red there is everywhere and how pushed back Tyson is, just barely clinging on to life, barely holding on to his bases. He's got some High Templars now. If he can do some good storms maybe. There's a meh storm. It's all about the spells now. There's a good stasis. We need one more. We got some High Templars coming in from the top right, but they're going to run into a minefield though. That's going to be quite bad. And looks like, oh god, the goons. GG from Tyson, and Mong gets his revenge. He gets his justice after losing in the first series. Is that Mong's girlfriend, by the way? I think that is. I highly suspect that is. I think they're wearing matching rings. But Tyson, Karma has come back and taken him out of the SSL, and it has rewarded Mong with the victory and the place in the round of 8. Wow, Mong is just can't believe it. I mean, he played some amazing TVP today, and I'm sure he was quite frustrated by that loss in their first series, that amazing long game on this map. But at the end of the day, he is victorious. And that means that so far in the round of 8, we have 2 Terrans, 2 Protoss, and 2 Zergs. How lovely, how wonderful. Hey look, it's Ninja Guy. Man, he is still very, very cold. This guy is extremely cold. Oh man. It's a winter warrior, that guy. Oh, and we have translations from Mr. Harangnabi in the stream chat.
2위로 8강에 진출했습니다. 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 네, 우리 윤찬희 선수 포카리가 1.5리터가 다 없어지기 전에 경기가 끝나버렸어요.
네.
오늘 이거 예상하고 오신 건가요?
지금 아직 너무 떨려가지고 지금 말이 잘 안 나오는데 그냥 계속 떨리고 있어요. 지금도 이긴 순간까지도 너무 떨려가지고 지금 무슨 말을 해야 될지 모르겠어요.
그래요. 지금 제가 가까이서 보는데도 눈가가 굉장히 촉촉하거든요. 이렇게 눈가가 촉촉해진 분이 우리 윤찬희 선수뿐만 아니라 한 분이 더 계세요. 오늘 그쵸. 오늘 윤찬희 선수를 오늘 8강에 진출하게 된 아주 큰 힘이 아무래도 이 여자친구의 힘이 아주 컸을 것 같은데 여자친구분에게 한 말씀 해주시죠.
옆에서 막 연습하라고 막 연습해 막 짜증나게 했는데
Wow, Mong didn't get presents for his girlfriend yesterday on Valentine's Day. What a terrible guy. What a dick. I take it all back, Mong. I hope you lose next round.
계속 연습하라고 부추겨준 고은이한테 너무 고맙다고 말하고 싶네요.
어떡해. 어제 발렌타인데이였잖아요. 선물 받으셨어요?
못 받았어요. 꼭 초콜릿 주기 전날에 꼭 뭘 시키더라고요. 그 자기가 뭐 직접 초콜릿을 막 만들어 줘야 된다는 듯이 막 이렇게 말해놓고 꼭 한 달 뒤에 받아볼 수 있고, 예, 그 2월 14일에 막 페이스북에 막 여자친구 있으신 분들은 막 올리고 있는데, 예, 좀 초라했어요. 초콜릿 세트가 아직 그 여자친구 집에 있어요. 네, 저 오늘 이겼으니까 고나 초콜릿 빨리 만들어줘. 사랑한다.
오늘 첫 경기부터 2대1까지 이끌어가면서 굉장히 박빙이었던 승부에서 윤찬희 선수가 떨어지는 게 아니냐. 우리 여자친구분께서 굉장히 노심초사하면서 기다리고 계셨어요. 그런데 이번에 마지막 경기에서 승기를 잡았다라고 생각됐던 포인트가 혹시 있으셨을까요?
제가 원래 그냥 좀 단판이다 보니까 좀 승부수를 띄우려고 그랬는데 제가 평소에 이제 연습하면서 계속 졌던 빌드에 제가 지금 했던 게 좀 운영 가면서 제가 혼자 말리는 경향이 있어가지고 연습하면서 6시에 제발 수범이 형이면 들이받겠지 했는데 들이박아주더라고요. 그래서 너무 감사하게 게임했습니다, 진짜. 네, 아무튼 그때가 이제 승기 잡았다고 생각할 때인 것 같아요.
그러면 오늘 경기에 이긴 거는 이제 여자친구의 응원과 박수범 선수 덕분인 거가 되는 건가요?
그것도 있지만 이제 응원해 주시는 이제 저희 방 이제 메이저 분들이 많이 오셨어요. 그래서
손 한번 흔들어 주세요.
네, 저기에 있어요. 네. 네. 소수정예입니다, 오늘. 예. 그래서 너무 응원해 주러 이 오프라인 오는 것도 되게 힘들거든요. 시간 내서 와주셔서 정말 감사드리고요. 8강은 꼭 더 지금보다 더 열심히 해서 더 좋은 모습 보여드리도록 하겠습니다.
네, 감사합니다. 우리 윤찬희 선수께서 아직까지 긴장이 덜 풀렸다라는 말을 하셔갖고 제가 긴장 풀어드리냐고 이것저것 말씀을 드렸던 것 같은데, 자, 오늘 16강 C조 경기 있었습니다. 오늘 윤찬희 선수가 마지막으로 8강을 진출을 했고요. 오늘 굉장히 멋진 경기 보여주신 선수 여러분들, 그리고 함께 찾아와 주신 우리 시청자 여러분들, 그리고 직접 시청해 주시고 계시는 여러분들에게도 다시 한번 깊은 감사 말씀 드리도록 하겠습니다. 자, 그럼 저는 다음 8강 경기 만나뵙도록 하겠네요. 자, 여러분들 수고하셨습니다. 해설진들 나와주세요.
자, 유찬희 선수 인터뷰 마지막 사랑한다 이런 말을 했었는데 지금 몇만 명이 보고 있기 때문에 이거 결혼 꼭 해야겠네. 두 명은 꼭 결혼했으면 좋겠습니다.
All right, we're good.
뭐 남의
We are
인생이니까
done.
뭐, 예.
For today. Thank you all for watching. VODs will be up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SaylBW. I will get them up hopefully within the hour. And now I'm gonna go order pizza. So I hope you guys have an excellent weekend, and I will see you guys on Thursday for Group D, the last group of the round of 16 here in SSL9. It is going to be Larva, Jangbi, Piano, and Mini. So that should be very exciting as well. So see you guys there. Peace out.
눈에 선합니다. 여러 가지로 멋진 경기를 해냈습니다만은 승리로 바꾸지 못하고 진출로 바꾸지 못하는 이런 아쉬움은 있더라도 예, 그래도 이제 계속 이제 그 스타리그는 계속 되니